Welcome back to Cassidys Craveable Creations. I'm Cassidy. Today we're making keto lemon bars with the shortbread crust. With summer in full swing, I thought these keto lemon bars would be the perfect dessert to share with you today. They have a buttery shortbread type crust and the filling is thick and creamy with the perfect combination of sweet and sour. So if citrus desserts are your thing, I know you're going to love this recipe. Stay tuned to find out how to make them. To get started, we're actually going to make the filling first because we want to put the filling in the crust as soon as the crust pre-bakes and comes out of the oven to keep it from becoming soggy. And if you make the filling while the crust is in the oven, you may not be done with it and the crust might cool off a little bit. So I always make the filling first and then set it aside. So for the filling, we're going to start with the fresh squeezed lemon juice. We have half a cup here. And I really recommend using the fresh squeezed because the reconstituted stuff just really isn't the same. We have around a half cup of keto powdered sweetener, and any keto powdered sweetener that you prefer will work. We have some melted butter, or you can use non-dairy butter, a little bit of coconut flour, it helps thicken it, and the zest of one lemon. Now we'll just whisk this together. And at this point, I like to taste it and see if it needs any more lemon juice or sweetener. And the flavors do mellow out a little bit after you cook it. And so you want to keep that in mind. So now I'm just going to add 5 eggs and an egg yolk. We'll whisk this together. And then we'll set this aside while we make the crust. For the crust, we're using blanched almond flour. And we have some more keto powdered sweetener here. A 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, a 1/4 cup of melted butter or non-dairy butter, a large egg, and pure vanilla. And we'll just mix this really well until it's well combined. It may seem crumbly at first, but this is totally normal. Just keep stirring until everything starts to come together. Now that it's all combined, we're going to put it in a parchment-lined baking dish. And I like to leave a little bit of the parchment hanging over the edges, and so you can easily pull the lemon bars out when they're done. Once the crust is pressed into your baking dish, we'll put it in the oven at 350 degrees for probably 8 to 10 minutes or until the edges of the crust start to brown. And we are not going to poke holes in this because we don't want the filling to seep in any way. We want it to be a nice, sturdy shortbread type crust. And so that's why we're not poking holes in it. And then we're going to put the filling in as soon as it comes out of the oven. The crust just came out of the oven and the edges are starting to brown. So now I'm going to pour the filling into it. And we're just going to bake this at 350 degrees for about 18 to maybe 23 minutes or until the center is set. And then we'll let it cool to room temperature and place it in the fridge to finish setting up. Now that these have baked and cooled, they've set up nicely and it's time to try them. Very delicious. The filling is soft and creamy with the perfect combination of sweet and tart, all on top of a sturdy shortbread crust. It is so delicious. If you're a fan of sweet and tart, I know you're going to love this recipe. If you liked this recipe and would like to see more keto and paleo recipes, be sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell below to be alerted each time we post a new video. Thanks for watching.